friends, my name is Koolio and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're taking a first look impressions video for a brand new upcoming manga style action RPG game. Now I say manga style because of the way that they've kind of presented their game. It is an anime style type of game. How the story and everything is presented is kind of like you're reading through like a manga story, which is really cool. So yeah, this is called Ace Royal History. Now this game is currently in a closed beta test, and I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to test it out. Unfortunately, the game is only available on Android, so I am playing this on BlueStacks. And so I just want to emphasize that, because if I end up like not playing the game very well, it's because the controls are a little bit hard on a PC, but it's actually a really fun game, and I think it's got a lot of character behind it. In fact, the reason I would even recommend playing this game is one, the combat, and two, the characters that you can collect in the game. There are a large variety of different characters that you can get, but before we do that, let's go ahead and actually jump in. I want to show you the combat and the gameplay, as well as the team that I've currently got going on right now. Now, you're going through this story mission. There's a variety of different hard difficulty modes that you can play through. I just beat the first chapter, so I'm actually going to go back through to the first chapter, and we're going to take on the final mission, which is to defeat this boss. So I can show you kind of what the combat looks like, as well as what the boss fights look like as well. Now, there are a variety of different types of missions in this game. The one that we're currently doing is going to be a boss fight. I've done missions where you have to take out all the enemies on the field. There was another mission where I had to defend against enemies getting to a certain point and take them out before they got there. There is some voice acting as well in the game, and some pretty interesting and fun characters. There's even skins that you can collect with the different characters and things like that. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to skip past the story so you can see what's going on. Now, in this game, there's kind of an elemental system. However, it's based off of rock, paper, scissors. So every hero and monster is based off of whether they're a rock, a paper, and scissors, and that comes into play on whether or not you're going to be able to do enough damage or have increased defense against certain types of creatures. Now, the boss that we're going against is actually, I believe, is a scissors boss. And so my main character here is a rock, so he'll have bonus damage and bonus defense against it. However, he's not my strongest character. In fact, my papers character, my lolly character, she's my strongest. So we're going to go through, I'm going to show you the different characters, and then we're going to finish the fight using my strongest character, because she has a really awesome combo. So let's go ahead. Now you can move the camera around just by panning, and you've got the whole joystick thing and a couple of different skills. Now, you've got 3 basic skills that go on cooldown as you use them, and then you've got an ultimate skill up on the top right. Now, once you've collected enough SP or skill points simply by fighting and doing combat, you'll be able to unleash your ultimate skill, and you've got a dodge function as well. So let's go ahead. We're going to try to take on this boss, and there are some pretty funny bosses in this game. I've come across a couple of these werewolf bosses that they have really funny intros. I don't want to spoil it if you end up trying to decide to play it. Now, you can tell to see how strong if your character's strong enough against the enemy, because there'll be an arrow to the right of their health bar, and it's green. If your character is weak, it'll be red. Ooh, I don't think I dodged that attack. They do have area of effect abilities that you can try to dodge out of the way. This guy is doing a lot of damage to me, and I'm stuck in a corner. I'm going to try to back up for just a second. This guy is doing so much damage. Now, one of the other things too is the characters in this game are actually like really interesting and a lot of fun. They each have like their own different types of combat mechanics and different abilities. Like this guy, his ultimate, he summons like this gigantic guardian that helps him fight. I'm going to swap over to this character. This girl, she uses cards and totems, and she can weaken the enemy, and then she can slash him with a blade. Try to dodge out of there. Oh man, I am not doing super good. Ooh, there we go. And then my final character uses tornadoes for her attacks. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Come on, bring it on, werewolf guy. Actually, I think he's like a wereboar. I'm not even sure how you would even... Okay, we gotta switch over to my final character. This guy is actually pretty difficult. Now, there is a bar below his health bar, which apparently puts it into like a limit break. Now, once you've got him into that limit break, you're able to attack him with multiple combos until that bar fills up again. He kind of goes into like kind of a stunned mode, so he's a lot easier to take down than before. Ooh. Bring it on, dude. Bring it on. We've got him down to 3 health bars. I've almost got my ultimate up, which is what I really, really want to show you guys, which is what I'm going to do now. Ultimate! Sends out like a whole bunch of tornadoes. It's awesome. And each of the ultimates are really cool. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, they're super cool looking animations and stuff like that. I will say the one downside right now to the game, and it is in a closed beta test, is the game has some pretty long load times, but those are things that will be fixed as the game continues to be worked on. and optimize. So there we go. We ended up taking down the boss. Kind of showing you what the combat looks like in the game. A lot of the other phases that you're going to go through, other chapters that you'll play through, you'll face hordes of enemies, like tons and tons of enemies will be on the screen. And you'll be fighting them, sending them into the air, and all that kind of stuff. You do gain experience for your characters, as well as items that you can use to boost up and level up those different characters, which I'm going to go ahead and show you right now. So with the upgrading system, there are some kind of unique mechanics behind it. Some things that look very traditional that you'll recognize from any other gacha hero collector game, such as equipment items and upgrading the skills. So down here on the bottom right are the characters that you can collect. Now I've only got 3 right now, but I do have some summoning tickets to try to get the other ones. Right now they've only got 12 characters that you can collect. However, that's not the only thing that you can summon in this game. There are these things I'm calling seasonal cards, and you'll see the reason why. So if we head over to my main girl right here, my lolly, you can go through, you can use items to level them up, and the level of your character cannot exceed the level of your account, just to let you know. As well as you can upgrade their skills by spending just basic currency. You can also upgrade the items. Now, you actually don't collect the items, they already have them pre-equipped, but you can go through and collect materials in order to upgrade the rarities of those items and upgrade their tiers. Now, I talked about what I'm calling seasonal cards. So this is kind of a unique mechanic in the game, is you can go through and you can collect these cards for your character. However, you can only have one card equipped based off of the season. So you've got spring, summer, fall, and winter. So I'm going to equip a winter card. And the cards have rarities as well. I've got a 5-star summer card right here. And these cards give them increased bonuses to attack, defense, special, passive bonuses, and things like that. And you can actually use materials to upgrade them, upgrade their level as well. Which, and I know there's other games and systems that have like a card system and equipment system similar to this, but I think it's kind of unique that you can only have the summer, you know, spring, winter, and fall cards attached, and you have to collect cards specifically from those different sets. So, on top of that, you can get shards from the summoning system to upgrade your characters. You get the little exclamation marks to let you know which characters need to be upgraded. You can just quickly go through, which is fine. Like, quickly just run through and upgrade the characters. I'm okay with that. It's not like the most in-depth upgrading system. I think most of the upgrades that you're going to have for your characters come from what cards you have equipped to them, like their playstyle. And you can also, like I said, you can get skins for the characters, which like I think they look really fun. And on top of that, let me go ahead and show you her skins. The skins too, I don't have any of the other ones unlocked, but you can actually get different colored versions of their skin. Now, the basic one, you can get up to 5 of them. There is a special one that you can get, but it only has 1 color that comes with it. I'll show you her skins as well. Got this one, and then a basic kind of like a purple dress. But you can get different colors of skins for that specific character. So, on top of that, there are various achievements that you can complete to unlock these chests that give you premium currency, and shards for your character. As well, the game does give you your first, I believe, the first 3 characters for free simply by playing through the story missions. And they're pretty good characters. They're all A rank characters. The highest it goes up to is SS rank. They've got special gifts and bonuses that you can get every single day. You can recharge your energy from here. If there's a little chicken dude floating at the center of the screen, and I didn't notice him the first time, but if you click on him, there's special event announcements or special login stuff, and he'll give you premium currency for doing that as well. You've got your first purchases you can get through there. There's the login bonuses too, and the basic shop that you go through as well. Now, let's go ahead, let's end the video. That's kind of like the basic gameplay mechanics of this game. If you're going to play this game, you're going to play it for the anime characters. You're going to play it for the combat because it is a lot of fun, and some of the levels are actually pretty challenging, especially going up against some of the bosses. So let's go ahead and end the video by doing a couple of summons. Now, I wasn't able to save up enough summons to do 10 summons, but at least I've got 8 of them. So let's go ahead and go through this, and I'll show you kind of what the summons looks like. The summons are interesting. They come up with this card, and you actually kind of scratch it off, which is okay, I guess. It's not like my favorite summoning thing, but I guess it's kind of interesting. Kind of sets it apart from other games, so you just kind of scratch it off. And you mainly get shards. However, you can get lucky enough to summon characters, but I don't think it's going to be like... Oh, look at that. We ended up getting one. So we got our very first full summoned character. He is an S-rank demon dude. Definitely going to give this guy a try. But mainly you're going to end up getting just scratch shards for the characters. This is the materials required in order to upgrade your seasonal cards, to upgrade their experience. I call them like, they're kind of like amber rocks, and so you need those in order to increase their level. So go through this, Got a couple more shards for characters. And once you've got enough shards, you can go ahead and summon the character and they join your team. You can also use the shards to upgrade the star level of your current characters. So we've only got 2 more summons left, so go ahead and cross your fingers, send that love and that joy into the screen and pray that we get something super cool. I doubt we're going to get another character. We'll probably just get shards for the rest of this video. And one more summon. And we got shards. So let's actually go back and take a look at the new character that we collected. And one thing I do like, even though it's more of a simplistic leveling up system, if you do end up getting a new character, it's fairly easy to get them to where you need to be to match your other characters. You just go through here and just click a couple of buttons and he's pretty much at the he's able for me to use now. He's probably going to be my strongest character. I think his overall power, let's see, level 13, 16,214. I believe my other character was only at like 11,000. So he's definitely my stronger character. He is a 2-star character. So, well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more mobile gaming videos coming in the future. See you, my friends.